Alright guys, Dinosaur Deck Profile going second. Post Eternity Code, Quarantine Edition. Still running 3 conductors. 3 Overraptors. Alright. 3 miscellaneous sources. And for the new addition to the deck, I am running 2 Animadorn Archosaurs. Let me explain why. That I believe 2 is the right ratio. I think this is a terrible normal summon because it requires you to have a baby in hand to combo off. In order to increase your chance of seeing the baby, you gotta run more babies. So now that's a brick. Alright, that's terrible. I just think it's better off the special summon. Okay? For my babies, 2 baby Cerasauruses. And the 1 Petit Pteranodon. This is the perfect ratio for me. I see it enough, but I don't see it too often, which is good. I also have Fossil Dick to search it if I need it. So, I just don't think running 5 is a good number for me. To the 1 of dinosaurs, got the 1 Giant Rex. 1 Overtext. I believe you need a second way to search it in case Ash hits the miscellaneous or DD Crow hits the miscellaneous or the Skullmeister. And that stops you from getting the Archosaur out to get the double evolution pill. So I think it's mandatory that you need to run at least 1. It also helps if your opponent forces you to go first, because this deck can go first, which is nice. 1 Necrotops. It's only at 1. Next for my hand traps, I'm only running 6. 2 Ash. I know people are saying it's not that good no more, which I do agree, but it just hits too many cards, So I'm still gonna run 3. And a card that I think it's incredible this format is gonna be Skullmeister. It hits any card that triggers in the graveyard. So, and it's also not once per turn. It's also level 4, so I'm able to get him out and maybe make rank 4 plays if I have to be. For my spells, I'm running 3 Fossil Digs. No doubt. 3 Lost Worlds. Helps chain blocking. Helps turn off targeting for your opponent. Pretty crucial. Also gets you access to a Raptor if you brick. Like I said, it's going second deck. So 3 Lightning Storms. Backward absolutely destroys this deck. There can be only 1. And the worst case scenario is if your opponent puts them in attack position, you just Lightning Storm and you possibly force out a negate. So dinosaurs become a little bit more combo-y. So that's why I chose to run 3 Core by the Graves. I might cut it down to 2, but I'm still testing it out. I think 3 is important because now you really want the miscellaneous to go off, because it's just so free. 2 double evolution pills. You gotta run 2, because if you draw the 1 of, and you have an Archosaur in your hand, and you have a baby in your hand, you cannot activate Archosaur's effect, because it's a mandatory search for the double evolution pill. The 1 of spells, Terraforming to search the Lost World. Foolish Bear to extend, send a non-dino, send miscellaneous, send Giant Rex, send Overtext, and 1 for 1 to bring out the Archosaur. From extra deck, 1 Dweller, absolutely amazing against the Mirror and Orcus. I'm only running Costello because there are times where IP, goes into a Borosaur that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So you just make a Costello and you bounce it back to the deck. And then from there, you just try to OTK. Exciton for when you're at a disadvantage. Dolka, Solemn Strike. Lagia, Solemn Judgment. Boguska, almost like a skill drain on legs. But I think it's good going first if your opponent forces you to go first. Dugaris for the OTK, or for the draw. If you brick with Qualis in your hand, you can make this. You detach it. 2 materials, discard the Qualis. Then you draw 2, and then you also get a search for double evolution pill, which is pretty good. Arachnazero for the interaction with Lost World. It's a free pop and draw. Gustav Max for the 2000 burn when 2 conductors aren't game. And Tornado Dragon for the back row. Link Rebo. It's good against the mirror. You can link away the token. Archosaur is also level 1. So, you're able to link it off and make it be fuel for a double evolution pill or a hard summon conductor. Same thing goes for Anima. This card's awesome. You could, if your opponent puts a monster underneath the main monster zone, you could just take it. Nightmare Phoenix, back row, pop. Petra Stag for the piercing damage for OTKs, conductor, and underclock for the same reason. For my extra deck, 3 Nibiru's. This card's, I don't know. I know a lot of decks can make a negate by the 5th summon or on the 5th summon, but I still think it's it's good against Salamangreats. I don't know. 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. I think this card's absolutely crucial now against decks like Adamantipator's and maybe even against the mirror if they set up something crazy. Of course it doesn't stop VFD, but if they have like sometimes a Dalka's good enough, hard enough to fight through. So this card's good for that. 2 Twin Twisters. This is actually for going first. You can never have enough back removal. And Dispel Fragrance for going first as well. This card just shuts down a lot of decks if you're able to resolve it. Gets rid of Lightning Storm. A lot of search cards or spell cards. So it's absolutely I think it's a good side deck card in this format. 2 Compulse. I mean, I don't know. Target a card on the field, bounce back to the hand. It's decent. Dinomiscus. Get rid of Mystic Mind. And lastly, Red Reboot for the back row decks. If you draw it, you win. Alright, that's it for me, guys. Comments, suggestions, let me know. Stay safe. Peace.